Think Jaguar and immediately the mind conjures up evocative images of stunning designs that have somehow over the years managed to evolve, yet stay true to its heritage and the vision of its founder, Sir William Lyons. Now here we are, south of Paris in France for the launch of the all-new Jaguar Xj series. And whatever you may think of this car, boring and bland, it most certainly is not. Of course, this is the original XJ series that was launched in the late 60s by Jaguar. And in fact, this particular vehicle was Sir William's own personal car. Now, switch over to there, and there is the new version. There is the new baby in its splendor. Now, of course, one of the biggest talking points of the new Jaguar XJ is the design. And joining me, Manish Baglu from Star Motoring. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Now, listen. I mean, here we are. Of course, this is the biggest starting point of the car.
Absolutely.
Everyone's talking about it. The design. What do you think?
It's growing on me.
Yeah.
When I first looked at the back, which I think is the most kind of striking point of the car at this point, I thought to myself, well, what are they trying to do? But you know, following the car on the highway, that kind of thing, when the car's in motion, it does actually look very nice.
That seems to be the key. There's a bit of Bentley luncher in that sort of whole
Absolutely.
rear design.
Yeah, no, first impressions are good. Something that that's not just conformist to what what the rest of the product range is trying to do.
Does it have enough to beat the S-Class? Does it have enough to beat 760, 7 Series BMW?
I think design-wise, definitely. I think we still have to drive some of the other ranges, engine ranges. It's also brand perception back home. S-Class is, a big seller. 7 Series is a big seller, but initial impressions are good.
Whenever Jaguar designers talk about the interior of their vehicles, they use words like bespoke and tailoring, and of course, take a squiz at the new XJ interior. You know exactly what they mean. Okay, Manish, I mean, look at this. This is like the interior of a luxury yacht. You've got this wraparound wood paneling. Absolutely. It is beautiful.
I really, really, really like it. I mean, this specifically for me is, it's quite bespoke, quite special. That whole boat feel there. I mean, you've got that little Jaguar logo up there.
But it's very uncluttered.
finish.
It's not fussy. That's to me is the best thing about this. Of course, they've got the new TFT screen. They've got a few new additions just to this. But this whole dash is really what's, I think, the wraparound effect.
Yeah.
Impressive, uncluttered, unfussy, clean,
Nice
neat
steering
styling,
wheel.
chunky feel on the steering wheel.
No, and it doesn't feel as big as it is somehow. I mean, it's not a small car, But
Yeah. It's not imposing. I think the whole point that the Jaguars are telling us is that they didn't want you to feel imposed by this vehicle.
Yeah.
They didn't want you to sort of feel claustrophobic in this vehicle as well.
Yeah.
And driving out even in the narrow streets south of Paris that we've been through, really you get the sensation that you are connected.
For sure, well put together. I think and some of the traditional stuff, like the clock, and I've always liked this in the other cars, and I'm glad that they kept this. I was worried that this wouldn't be here because this has been a big talking point all along. No, it's a nice interior. I think that it's you can feel it's well put together. You can see there's a good attention to detail.
Yeah. Of course, they've got the long wheelbase, the short wheelbase as well. The long wheelbase actually only about 18 kilograms heavier than the short wheelbase, but great leg room, great interior space, headroom. We sat in the back coming through from the airport yesterday as well.
Yes.
I must say, impressive all round.
For sure.